He made a decision to play football, and boy, did he get rewarded.
Connor Nordvold did not take the traditional route to football, but he became a big part of the Wayzata team. And one magical night, it all came together for Connor and for the team. Here's Mike Max.
It was random, or was it? A woman on the internet came across a picture of a 16-month-old boy in Kazakhstan.
I was searching the internet and happened to come across his face and said, "That kid's got to be mine."
They did, adopting Connor and bringing him to his new home in Plymouth. Shortly after he arrived, they were in for an exam with the family doctor, who told them,
"I really don't have a diagnosis for you. He's going to be a little bit behind in school, and he's going to have a little bit of tough time with some physical motor issues."
That was true, but he was born to two parents that cared much about this blessing of a boy.
They've also loved and cared for me a bunch, like too much to say sometimes. Yeah. They just love me.
And when he decided before his junior year he wanted to be a part of the football program, a program that does not cut, they were not surprised.
Connor doesn't ask for much, never has. But one thing he was persistent on for years is, "Dad, I want to play football. Mom, I want to play football."
On the practice field and with his teammates, he made his mark.
So his locker's right next to mine, so I'm with him all the time. But Connor's just a kid who comes with that energy every day. Everyone just wants to go see Connor and go say hi to Nordy. Everyone calls him Nordy. So we all come and go, "Nordy," everyone just yells at him.
He was learning this game one step at a time.
How to fight through some adversity and how to be a part of a team. Connor's a phenomenal teammate, and hopefully his teammates learned a lot of positive lessons from him as well.
Yes, he was a football player, and he became one of the guys on the team, and that has meant the world.
They mean a lot to me because the relationships with the teammates are so deep now that those bonds will never be broken.
That's what being a teammate and a friend and experiencing high school are supposed to be about.
As a friend, he's a good person. Like Connor, I can talk to him about almost anything. Like, we have normal conversations together. We talk about football. We talk about life in general. We talk about class.
The one thing he had not experienced going into his final varsity game was to carry the football. He was a running back and an example.
For me personally, and like my running back group that we're in, Connor fights through everything that he's put into, like drills and different things, and it kind of gives people motivation to keep on going. See that Connor's doing it, so we all can do it.
On the final night of the season, with Maple Grove leading 33-3, they inserted Connor.
I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going in."
They handed the ball to Connor. He looked for a hole, but touchdown glory fell short. But there was still time.
But what was happening around him at the same time was unbelievable. The parents were standing up. There was cowbells going. "Connor, go Connor, go Connor."
Maple Grove was now aware of what was at stake. On the second play, he had a chance, but conditions claimed his footing.
So I tried to carry it inside, but then I had to go outside because there was no room. Yeah. And then I slipped on the snow.
The Maple Grove team knew they were a part of something bigger than their win.
Just what sports in general is about. I think it's fun to compete, but we still are kind of all going after the same things and appreciate the same things.
And on the third attempt, there was no stopping Connor Nordvold. It was his moment, a clear path to the end zone to celebrate with his teammates that were now his friends.
What about your teammates? What did they tell you?
They all came on top of me and pounced on me and were like, good job, nice touchdown, we love you."
In one moment, it all made sense. Why he played, what his football career really meant was more than football.
There's a lot of negative stuff about kids that you hear about, but there's a lot of positive going on too. And to see that is just, it gets you choked up.
That's the way they all felt that night, that it was a journey well traveled for the right reasons.
And this night will live for the rest of his life, won't it?
It'll live with mine.
And a whole bunch of other people that were there that night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Max, WCCO 4 Sports.
And Connor's father, Mark, is the girls' hockey coach at Buffalo. That gets me a little choked up. Yeah. That's a great story. Really cool to see.